Let's say you have a party coming up, but you have no idea what to do on the dance floor. Maybe you've never danced before. In today's video, I will show you easy enough moves that you can do to survive the dance floor. Like, you will be okay doing those movements, even with zero dance experience. The moves that I'm teaching today, mind you, those are for those of you who've never danced before. Like, maybe you've never been on the dance floor at an actual party before, or you usually avoid it. This is what you can start with. Two options for a super crowded dance floor, or if you just want to like blend in with the crowd, you don't want to do anything crazy. None of those moves will be crazy, but let's say the song is energetic, it has a clear beat. What I would do if I was just starting out is literally bouncing. That's the easiest thing you can do. You don't even have to move your feet. All that's going to happen is on every beat, you're just going to push the knees back. We're going to straighten the legs, and in between the knees go a little bit forward. So the knees are bent, straight, and you just push them back. The smaller the better. And you want to have the legs relaxed, because if you control this movement too much, if you're tensing the legs, it's just not going to look good, right? So shake them out, very loose. We don't care what happens with the upper body. Keep the arms loosely bent. I'll show you how to move the arms later on. Just this motion, all you need, okay? So this is for those more bouncy, groovy songs.
Last night you tried to make me angry, but this time I get you mad. Oh, don't need apologies enough for this, I'm burning for.
And mind you, this move requires you to have some rhythm, because you are going on every beat. We're moving to the tempo. If you don't have rhythm, all you can do, you're still in place, you're still blending in with others, shifting weight. Perfect, okay? You're just swaying a little bit side to side. You don't have to have rhythm for that, because it will always fall on something in the music. Vocals, melody, we don't care about the beat in this one. All I'm doing is shifting my weight to one leg, then the other, okay? Arms are bent, and keep the torso loose as well. It's going to sway with wherever the weight goes.
On my old flame, watching my page, say they miss what I gave them. I'm doing fine now, I feel amazing, I'm out of their range. Keep them guessing when they ask about us. Don't give them no time, that's how we stay up.
How we up, but you stay down. Real from the app, better pay off. Spending time wind down, what is take out? And when I'm in the walls,
For the next movement, let's say we'll do something with the hips. Fairly simple. We're going to have the feet close, almost touching, and we're just going to swing or sway the hips from side to side. So we're doing a little dipping motion. As I'm bringing the hip over to the side, I'm bending both knees, and then at the end, I straighten, pushing the hip to the side. Exaggerated for now, so you actually want to feel the stretch. Later we'll make it smaller. We have to the side, to the side. Imagine you have like a string and you're pulling on it to lift the hip at the end. 1, 2, 1, 2. Just like that. You can't really go wrong with this one. And again, we don't need to have rhythm to be able to do it. We can match it to whatever else is happening in the song. Once you have it, we're just going to add a little bit to it. So we're going to drop lower, we're going to come up. You can slow it down, speed it up, just experiment with it. If you're familiar with the dip that I did before on my channel, it was the same, we just had the feet apart and we were swinging the hips side to side like that, which is an easier option, but somehow I like the feet close better. Remember to really exaggerate that hip, like feel it pushing. If there's like a wall, imagine a wall here, you want to push through it. Otherwise, if we don't do it, the movement will be too small and then it won't look smooth.
Last night you tried to make me angry, but this time I get you mad. Oh, don't need apologies enough for this, I'm burning for you.
One more movement movement. This one is good for when you have some space around you where you can move around. It's not going to be a dance move. I don't want you to think about it as a dance move. We literally are going to walk. You know how to walk, right? So we're just going to step in place like this, bring the foot down and up, or up and down, because the accent is down on every beat. 1, 2, 1, 2. And you can walk a little bit forward, a little bit back. And how to make it into something that looks like we're dancing, we're just going to twist the torso with it. So don't think about which way you're going. We don't care. Just adjust the body to kind of face the corner with each step. With each step, you're facing a different corner. Keep the arms bent. And that's it. You're dancing, you're moving to the music. It's fairly simple. If there is no space, you can also do it in the same spot. You're not walking forward, you're walking in place. Keep everything loose and just focus on the walk. When you walk, you can walk slower, you can walk faster, because that can also be adjusted. Like, you don't have to go on every beat, especially if the song is faster, you can slow it down. You literally want to imagine that you're doing like a slow walk. I don't know, like sometimes when we're on the phone and we're not paying attention, we're just kind of moving around. That's what we're doing. That's what you want to imitate on the dance floor. I would twist a little bit, I would keep the torso relaxed and see what it does, right? Don't control it too much, like don't try to keep it straight, because then you will look like a zombie. You want to move it a little bit. I also want you to pay attention to the arms, because if you think about it, if it's dark and the dance floor is crowded, people won't see your feet. They won't see the knees, they won't see the hips even, if it's very, crowded. So if we're doing something weird with the arms, with any of those movements, that will be noticeable, right? I see, don't get me started, but I see weird stuff people do with the arms. They're either holding the hands like this, or they're letting the wrists hang. It just messes up the picture of everything else you're doing. If you're a total beginner, you have no idea how to move the arms, what to do with them. Wait. This is what you do, okay? When you're at a party, have a drink. Doesn't have to be an alcoholic beverage, it can be water, and you don't have to do anything with the arms if you just hold the drink while you're dancing. I used to do it all the time, because then it doesn't matter what you're doing. You can't dance with one arm. Like, you're not going to do anything specific. It looks crazy, right? So the other arm, we don't care. It can be down, it can be bent, but this gives you an excuse that, okay, I don't have to worry about the arms at all. And it works with every movement. It doesn't matter if we're walking, if we're doing footwork, if we're doing the hips, if we're just grooving, bouncing. Yeah, that's the best trick. Of course, later, once you want to do something with the arms, I have plenty of tutorials, so I'm going to link them below. You can learn some options. If you're an adult over 30 years old who is uncomfortable dancing in social situations, who doesn't know what to do on the dance floor or how to make it look good, I invite you to apply to my online program. I helped so many adults, just like my client Tony, who started just like you, and now she's able to dance at any event. And this is her update from her dancing all night at her friend's birthday party. Below this video in description, I'm going to put a link to a free consultation with me. Book it and let's get you dancing.
Last night you tried to make me angry, yeah, but this time I get you mad. Oh, don't need apologies, enough for this. I'm burning for you. Can't get enough of the weekend. I wanna seize the night like I can't let go. Can't get enough of the weekend. Don't wanna ever
you are off my radar.